Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, and I'm really glad that you are here. So, in this presentation for today, which is gonna take at least like 45 minutes, so you wanna take a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and just relax and listen. Okay. So we're gonna have to tackle something that is extremely important and something that most people, 99% of high ticket affiliate marketers, they are struggling with, which is how to make high ticket affiliate sales in a predictable manner. And people just go and do the exact same mistake that we all done before, which is go at people who are already doing the same thing that you're doing and trying to sell them. And that's what we're going to try to tackle today, how to do it the proper way. So if you are having these problems, please make sure, as I mentioned, to grab your cup of tea or cup of coffee and let's dive into it. All right, so let me share my screen. So the first thing first is this is the secret to selling high ticket affiliate marketing in a predictable manner. This is your Polaris strategy. Okay, so before we go on, I want to ask you a very important question. Can you see this? Awesome. I want to ask you a very important question. Why is only less than 5% out there in the high ticket affiliate marketing field? Is there less than 5% who are actually making a sale in a consistent manner? Well, the answer may surprise you, but it's because people they follow a specific strategy. So the truth is there is a big difference between a list to do of action item from having a clear perspective on how to go about building affiliate business. Programs are not in the business of helping you make money, they are in the business of helping themselves make money. So therefore they all they do is give you some basic information to act on, and they let you, circle go in circles, and that's really not uh, ethical, I believe. So let's get started and see how we're gonna solve this problem. One of the most important problems that people commit when they just join high ticket affiliate marketing is the fact they go and try to sell they go and try to sell their program to people who are already doing the exact same thing, which end up having people and like Jacob Carey says, my coach, you don't want to try to sell a car to somebody who just purchased one. You want to find somebody who is looking for a car, right? So, and that's what we want to do in this presentation today is we would like to go over a exact strategy how you can actually can be different and differentiate yourself from the rest. And so yeah, this is what everybody does, is that everybody go and add people who are already doing the same thing, so they end up having dead conversations, they end up having butting heads and time wasting, and also they mismatch between their message and their market. So this is what the state of the affair in the high ticket affiliate business. Now, the formula that we want to understand and want to base everything we do in this business is the following. What do we sell? By answering this one question, you'll be able to determine the rest of all the questions. Once you determine what is it that we sell, what the problem we solve, who are we going to solve it for, and how are we going to solve it, then the rest become way more easy because the rest will be just answering these questions. Bonus as a question is, why is your offer the right answer to this problem? If you can give a clear understanding to or answer to this question, you will be much better differentiated in your market. Okay? So this is a fundamental question and we need to answer it to be able to move it for sure to what everybody is asking. Who the hell I'm going to sell my offer to? So normally this question, to answer this question, you want to pay at least $1,000 to somebody who give you a program full of fluff, and then you end up by getting absolutely nothing and just doing the exact same thing you've been doing over and over again. So allow me in this presentation to go over few concepts and theories so that you grab the concept. Then once we get the concept and the theory, then we can move on into a concrete. We take an example with a concrete example, and then we go and delve into it. So when trying to sell affiliate marketing, it's important to know that our future customer live inside other markets. Okay, so this is crucial to understand. And uh, and the market, basically, before we so to do a good job, we obviously need to answer what is a market. A market is a place where people hang out because they have similar interests. That's the shortest answer that we can define a market with. So this means that a market has a lot of characteristics that has things in similar. So a market has the same culture, a market has the same set of beliefs, market has similar identity, market has common list of struggles and problems, a market has goals and aspirations, and people inside the market may also be experiencing same life predicament, specific scenarios they are stuck in, things they tried but it didn't work, a desired outcome. So all these things happen to be similar things, that common denominators that people inside a market happen to be experiencing. And I'm going to give you a live example once I get to a concrete example. Now, in terms of the concept for our marketing to work, our actions need to be aligned so we can have the right impact with each action we engage in. So the location or the market needs to be honed in. Then inside those locations, we want to speak to the right people and attract the attention of the right people. And then we're gonna put the right message in front of those people so that all that system, the message to market match is very congruent, and we have a line of marketing that is impactful and one built upon the other. Now, if we understand all this and what a market is, then we need to go and start adding people to reach out to them, then meet them with the right content that we speak. And that's exactly what we just spoke about. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go and take, let me take a paintbrush so I can make a presentation, and I can showcase what I want to talk about. Okay, so let's say we are selling high ticket affiliate marketing, right? We have a program, we bought into a program, and we are selling into this program. What most people do is that they start going to groups, and they start to suggest friends list, and they go to ads, and they go to business pages of influencer. They just start adding people, add, and which is this is one of the ways which can be okay to help you build that audience. But at the end of the day, if you want to be more specific, you want to this concept. By the way, this concept, it doesn't really apply to high ticket affiliate marketing. People in the agency work, they do the exact same thing. They go, they specialize, because I did the agency, they specialize inside one niche. For example, they go and they specialize with the dentists, chiropractors, moving company, whatever it is, and they understand exactly what's the problems that this niche has, and they delve so deep and they start communicating with them. They know where to go meet them, and they start communicating and showing them the right content. And with time, that attention becomes more important, and they start grabbing that attention and open up the possibilities for conversations, which conversations leads eventually to sales calls or to making offers. Okay, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, let's take as an example that I just bought a a high ticket affiliate program, and I have some experience with the bloggers. I'm coming from the bloggers as a vehicle. So what I do is that I know that people my what I want to do. This is the bloggers. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to go to the marketplace where bloggers are congregating, and I'm gonna start delving and giving people, speaking to people, answering their questions, and adding people from that space, from that vehicle, from that niche. And what end up with is that I'm gonna end up with people who have similar problems and who have similar struggles and who have similar aspirations. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to move people slowly from the blogging into the new vehicle, which is the high ticket, by actually shifting the belief through my content, but also once I open up that conversation with them, I will be able to position the new vehicle as the right alternative to them. And we understand, since we understand that people already have, we already know all the problems that people have inside that market. So we can easily, we know, let me put this inside. So since we already know the culture, we know the setup beliefs, we know this the identity that the bloggers have, we know the common list of problems and struggles they are trying to solve, and we know their goals and aspirations, then it's gonna be way more easy to go to this market, start opening up conversations with people, helping people, and get the interest and move those conversations into Messenger. We're going to move these conversations into Messenger where we can get private conversations, set up the algorithm so our content start being watched. We set up the algorithm so our content can start showing up in their feed. And finally, belief shift what they think about what they think about their vehicle and replace that belief with a new belief. Let me get this divided so I don't run out of space. Cool. And that's how we become congruent with everything. So the message, so let's see here. So our message over here becomes congruent with the market where we're going. You got it? So our message now is completely congruent with the market and is completely congruent with the people inside that market. So we are hitting all the major pillars of a market. We're hitting them and we are building momentum. And every time we show up in their fields, every time we are able to add value, belief shift, or grab their attention through lead generation. And that's how momentum is made, and that's how people are able to make those sales, high ticket affiliate sales, because they have everything congruent and the message to market match is just perfect. So I hope that makes sense. Now there is a problem here that I would like to there is a problem here that I would like to share with you for a minute. And the problem is there are three major categories inside the market of people that you may encounter. if you go to any markets or any vehicle or any niche, what you're gonna find out is that people inside that market are divided into three major segments. The first one is the diehard, and these people, let me share my screen. The first segment is the diehard, and the diehard are people who are, and by the way, this concept it's from Russell Brunson, so I'm not inventing anything. Okay, the diehard are the people who are in love with blogging and they are having good results, or they, even if they don't have good results, they love what they are doing and that's their business. They are born to be bloggers, so they are not gonna change their game. They are born to bored. They're born to be bloggers. So they are not going to change their game, okay? These people are not worth talking to. And we need to understand, once we open up those conversations with people, we need to understand that there is a category of people that are a diehard, and there is no point in going and trying to convince them to come change the vehicle and come to the new vehicle that we are offering them. So these people, they are happy where they are. God bless them. Next category is the satisfied. And the satisfied category is our people who are happy. I think happy is not the right word, content with what they are doing, what they are doing. And I think, and for you to be able to change their belief, they will make you go through the price, through the opportunity, through, they will make you go through so many hurdles. The price needs to be extremely competitive. They ask for certainty. They ask for certainty. They just giving you, they will extremely price competitive. They're just gonna give you too much hurdle that it's not worth wasting time with them, because they are good where they are. They may be making some money inside the blogging, they may not, they may have some aspiration to make it big, whatever it is, but they are satisfied, they are not hurt. We don't want to talk either to this category. The last category we want to talk to is the following category, and which is the frustrated. And this is the category that we want to speak to, because they are doing blogging, but they are so frustrated. They have no, let me write it down. They have no results so far. They have no, they are bored, and they feel that they were trapped. And they are just, they just need a, they just need a small budge to move into a new opportunity. As, and like Russell Brunson says, it is better to give people a new opportunity than to give them an enhanced product. Okay, so this is exactly how we need to go about adding people and give them what they want. So this is more conducive for us to be able to make sales while having everything lying down into a very good journey. So the message to market is matching. We know who we talk to, and we are just keep putting content, and we keep opening up those conversations, and we put the right content, which is the lead generation, and eventually things got started to move in the right direction, and people start being interested in what we have to offer. Okay, let me close this and let me get back to my initial presentation. Where is my presentation? Here it is. Okay, so to close this, we've been together for the last 18 minutes. So I need to close this with the following. Part two is the content. And for our content to be able, okay, for our content to be able to make the right impact, few things needs to happen. Okay, so we already spoke about it. So a few things needs to happen. The first thing is we needs to happen is that our content needs to be diversified. Okay, and you don't want to be boring. You want to show different aspects of your life. I mean, what you do, who you do it for, your lifestyle, your results, everything inside the. It's called the RVL results, value, and lifestyle. Next, we want to be complementary. We want to put content that is complementary, and when you give value in one piece, then you follow it with the lead magnets or you follow with the lifestyle. This is how you complement your content. For example, if I'm putting a piece of content of value today of how to build a high ticket affiliate marketing, then tomorrow I may add a piece of content that speaks about that gives people the right tool on how to do that in a very specific manner. So my first content will happen to be complementary, or my second content happened to be the complementary to my first content. So that's how I build that momentum and build the right impact inside my content. And thirdly is the consistency, which is humongously important. Now, if you're having if you're having some thought on how you're gonna go about doing this content, then I have a great offer for you. By the end of this conversation, I'll be able to give you few options that you may choose from. I mean, but because this is not a class around content, right? And next part of the so I would like to take a moment here and just rephrase everything that what we just saw. So we were able to speak about how to find the market, how to grab the attention of the right people who we want to speak to, how to get them the content correct, and how to have everything lined up in a congruent manner. Now we move into the three pillars of content, which is consistency, diversification, and complementarity. And that's how we are able to get content going in the right place. And the third element is one piece of content that supersedes all the rest, and that's where the money is called the lead generation content. And we get the lead generation content by actually getting people to raise their hands and say, hey, I'm interested in what you have to offer. What do you got? Once people ask this question, once you put a piece of content that says, for example, a free giveaway on how to build a list inside high ticket affiliate marketing, as people start raising their hands, then you are leading with value, and not only with value, but you are leading with authority. And anybody who reach out to you and who says, yes, I'm interested, then you moving into that conversation with authority, and it's easy to transition and to graduate that conversation from just, hey, how are you, here is the piece of content that I have for you, into a sales call where you are able to actually dig deeper into the pain, either make an offer or move people into your group. And that's how you have a system that is comprehensive and that helps you get things done in a proper manner. Now, I don't want to make this too long because we've been for the last 24 minutes together. But this is the three pillars that you need to understand in order to get. You got the first pillar clear, and I'm sorry. You got the first pillar cleared out. Now, what I want to share with you is few thoughts on few offers if you are interested. The first thing I would like to share with you is the following offer, which is the Council of CEOs Mastermind offer. So we have in here, we have two offers. The first one is the Content Messaging Secret. And this is a program by MyoDrag. It's a friend of mine, and I am, for full disclosure, I am an affiliate. I bought this program and I'm an affiliate for it. But this is just an amazing program. This is everything related to the program that has, and you can, if you want to buy into it, I will link the description of this document so you can read it at your time, and you can click here and move on into the offer, buy into it. I think the it's divided into three parts, three plans. The first plan is only 297, so it's not a big deal. The second one is 1,000. The third plan is a $2,000. But this is what's interesting. For 297, you getting everything that that's the $2,000 price point is getting. The only difference is that the 2,000 price point is getting the consulting and one-on-one support, and with the 297 you get in the course basically. Okay, next is I'm inviting you to my offer, which is the beta program for the Council of CEO Mastermind. And this program will include the following pillars. It will include the audience building, the content, the messenger, the offer, and how to do sales and closing. All this will be included in this program. Plus, you'll have access to me, you'll have access to the group, you'll have access to a bunch of things. So you have intense weekly group coaching, you have a master course. This we will be recording all the classes and you'll have access to them. You have a lifetime access to the training. You have access to me daily. So this is $997 a month. To have a white glove onboarding process where we're gonna sit down, sit you up with understand where you are and where you want to go, and then give you a tailored plan on how to go about it. We have a lifetime group access. Also, we have all these bonuses, a KPI performance indicator on how to track what to track in your daily activities, special training on Facebook group mastery. We have access to my content calendar launch. This is very, very important if you want to launch anything. We have a mindset mastery. This is one of the I don't think I took so many programs, and this is by far the best one. And finally, we have advanced content mastery and AI, different lists of AI scenarios that you can use. Most of them are free. So the total price of this is $20,000. What I'm planning to sell it for is $2,000. But if you decide to buy it, and you can reach out to me, I will put the link in the description. Today is $500. Okay, so you can join me. The only difference, the only thing is that it's limited for 5 people, and it's only for the next week. Okay, so if you are if you're watching this maybe later, then you may want to contact me and see if this offer is still available. Okay, so with that being said, where is my so with that being said, we are getting into the 30-minute mark. I thank you very much. I appreciate you. And if you have any questions, please put them below in the comments. I will be answering all the questions personally, and also I will be adding all the links to to everything, to the documents that I just showed you, to everything inside, to the offer for the content messaging secrets, to my beta program, to everything, so that if you want to go and look and study and see if this is good fit for you, then you can do so. With that being said, have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.